I haven't even started today, and I'm already afraid that this video is going to be way too scatterbrained for everyone. But I am really supposed to be taking an online test today that I've been putting off. I just have to do it once a year, and it takes like 4 hours. I don't even remember, honestly. I remember thinking last year it was going to be 2 hours, and then it was like twice that long. Seemed like it went on for 8 hours. It's just for bloodborne pathogens training, so you just have to like click through, and you do it every year, and then the questions are easy. Anyway, I decided to do a video instead about the Goose Creek candles that I got in the mail today that I've been pretty excited about because, again, I saw a different YouTuber talk about them and I wanted to try them because I do like candles. So I got 3 different scents in 3 different styles. This is the only one that I have not tried yet. It is the Halloween one, Ghost Treats. And the Ghost Treats, it's a soy blend. It's supposed to burn for 60 hours. It's a 16-ounce candle. And it definitely smells like pumpkin spice. And that's all I get out of it cold. But I have not lit this one. It is also supposed to have a little cookie crunch, roasted peanuts, butterscotch. And maybe I get a little butterscotch or caramelized sugar because that's next, and toasted brittle. But at least this one I can smell out of the glass jar. The reason that I lit actually this little apple palm twister is because I was afraid I couldn't smell it at all out of the jar cold. And it took a good like 45 minutes before I got any scent out of it. And I even put it in the little small bedroom and closed the door so that I could come back in and keep smelling it. So it's also a soy blend. It's supposed to burn for 45 hours, 7 ounces, just a single wick. It was supposed to have red, delicious apple, wild berry, pomegranate, soft peony, light vanilla, and summer woods. What I think it smells like, and again, after 45 minutes, I finally decided, it smells like the sugared rim on your pomegranate martini, which I like pomegranate martinis, so I don't mind this smell at all. And if after looking at all of those scents in it, it's weird, but I do feel like a little bit of that peony comes popping through, as much as it otherwise just smells like kind of a flavored sugar. But yeah, I picked up on a little soft peony actually, which usually flowery scents is not my thing, so I guess I'm surprised I like it. And this one is the Carnival Apple. It's a 3-wick candle. It's supposed to have 35 hours of burn time. Again, a soy blend and 14.5 ounces, which to me, this is really, really close to the same size as this one because it's actually a little wider, but just not quite as tall. So I was surprised actually that they were different sizes. And this one definitely smells like a caramel apple. So it is supposed to be green apple, spun sugar, light cinnamon, almond, buttery caramel, and vanilla bean. But all I really smell is a caramel apple. But it smelled in the jar and after I lit it. Again, probably not for, the first 15 minutes. Because I like a big throw. If I'm going to pay for a candle, I want to smell it and smell it, good. Otherwise, if I was just going for a candle that doesn't smell, I can pick it up at the Dollar Tree. The Goose Candle Company, again, it's the first time I have ordered from them. It came really nicely packaged. They weren't, broken at all. They were sitting inside of these in little plastic bags. And another one of those on top of them so they, weren't, rattling around. That was nice. So far I'm happy with them. I did get them all on sale. The Apple Palm, the little baby one, was actually in the sale section, and then the other two at that time had a sale going on, which the other YouTuber that I watched said that they have sales often. So I would definitely say if you decide to look into them, wait until they have a sale, because apparently they have them quite often. The next thing I wanted to talk about, actually a friend gave me these because she used them and didn't like them, and they are the Dashing Diva gloss strips. I did them last night. One of them fell off. I did them right before bed because I heard that the longer you wait to wash your hands after you applied them, the better. And when do you wait more than, a half an hour to wash your hands anymore? So I thought doing them right before bed would actually make that happen. And I did feel like this one just wasn't sticking down. So I don't know. And they have extras, so I'll put another one on. I just wanted to be able to, tell you about it. I don't know if I touched the back of that one too much as I was peeling it away from the strip, and that's what made it not want to stick. But it was easy to fit them, mostly because you could peel them off this little backing thing and then kind of hang them over and see which one fit. At first, though, I was picking the size too small. Elfie's tail. But I got better as I went along with that. The only weird part also is because my nails are so short, there was so much that I had to bend over that, when you take something flat and you bend it over something round, it almost folds up. And I feel like you can see that on the edges of some of them. Now it'll probably not focus because Elfie is moving my stand too much. Here I am just flipping you off for a long time, seeing if it's going to. Is it because it's focusing on me? I wish I could edit this part out for you so you didn't have to look at it so long, since it's not even working. You'll just have to trust me. They're a little crinkly on the edges. After you make that crinkle, you're supposed to go in one direction and file it off, which it just didn't want to file off. I had to kind of do that over and over, and I wanted to saw at it, but the paper said to go in one direction, so I felt like that was pretty important. But overall, they turned out pretty nice. And once I reapply this one, I did wipe my nails off with alcohol first. And yeah, I will let you know if they fall off, all of them, tomorrow. But people act like they should last like a week or something. And we're also going to put it to a test because in a couple of days I'm going to go help my sister move, which I'm also, just because it's a 15-hour drive for me to get there, I'm a little bit, I just don't like driving. I wish I would help her all day, all night for weeks and weeks if she just lived next door and I could just walk over. But that's not how it's going to be. But she lives in the same town that my middle daughter lives in, so I'll get to see her, which is pretty exciting because I only get to see her a couple of times a year. And the last product that I'm going to talk about is the Zion Health Scalp Hair Scrub, because I also used it last night when I took my bath shower. I got it from the Kinder Beauty box. It's in Pear Blossom. It says, bring fragile processed hair back to life. The combination of gentle exfoliations and penetrating nutrients purifies the scalp to create the perfect environment for healthy, resilient hair to grow while removing a range of impurities and excess oils, clay, minerals, and sea salt simultaneously stimulate the healing and protective functions of skin cells. Each strand of hair will be left cleansed and deeply nourished, resulting in lasting shine and flexibility. And you should use it once a week. And I received it in a Kinder Beauty box a few months back, and I did use it one other time, and I just, because you get so many other products, kind of forgot and hadn't, used it again. And then something reminded me of it, so I decided to use it, and it's quite lovely. It really does make your hair feel cleaner than just shampooing and conditioning normally does. Like, it gives it almost like I can feel each strand better instead of it being like a head of hair. It feels like there's individual strands there. The only thing that I could think would be bad is if you have super thin hair, you kind of want, to dirty it up so that it does have more volume. So I think this would be my thickness of hair or thicker would like this product. If your hair is very fine and thin, you maybe don't want to remove that product buildup. You know how on your wedding day or prom day, sometimes your hairstylist wanted you to come in, like shampoo it the night before, come in with dirty hair, just because that freshly shampooed clean hair doesn't hold curl as well. It doesn't, like, you need a little texture in there, a little dirt to make it fuller. So I think if you had fine hair, this would not be good. Anyway, that's probably about all. Thanks for sticking around. I do these videos because I was bored or because I am trying to put off doing something else I should do, and it seemed like more fun. And I appreciate everybody that's watching. I'm not sure why. It's not like I want to criticize you and say you're crazy for watching me, but I don't know. Because I like watching other people. When I moved to this town, people acted like, I would go crazy here. I've decided I'm much lazier of a person than I realized because I'm really not bored. I kind of enjoy doing the little things that I'm doing, like watching people unwrap their mail. That seems actually fun to me. I like watching people's videos where they go to the Dollar Tree and show me what they bought. Maybe because my Dollar Tree is 45 minutes away and I can't get to it every day. And I like seeing what's in other people's subscription boxes because I know that I don't actually need more products until I get through some, but I want their boxes. Somebody just did Glossy Box, and I've never looked into that one before, but they had like a 22% off code, and it really made me think, oh, I might need Glossy Box too, because that seemed like a good deal. Her box was really good, and if you signed up for the year, it took it, instead of being like $22 a month, it took it to like $18, and then with her 22% off, it took it down to like $16 or something, and that's a good price. So I'm gonna be looking into that. Anyway, again, sorry to make it so long. Bye.